Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome to a curious case of why is there a floaty pink car on the starting grid? Who is in that? Bumpy? Bumpy was there. Bumpy is now parked on someone else's car. We are off to a wonderful start. We have a race for you today. It is a rather silly race, mind you. This race is going to involve, well, as you can already see, traffic. I think we're racing around some motorways, and we are going to have to deal with a lot of traffic. It's going to be chaos, and that is the point of this one. I do not want to be in the oncoming lane if I can help it. Are we already kind of sneakily going for a little bit of a jump start over there? Well, you know what? We're going to go. Seeing as Liam and Gliska managed to kind of jump started, I may or may not get punished. It wasn't really much of a jump start by me, seeing as others were already going for it. That's a line to take up there. Sure. Oh! I think that was the danger man going for the anti-jump start technique well after I'd been overtaken. Oh, that's going to be a mess. I'm going to not fight that fight. Is the flip side Volvo is better than... I definitely saw Audi was on the list of cars that it was scrolling through. I mean, I like Volvo, do not get me wrong. But I do like my RS6 quite a lot. Liam's found a truck. That's gone poorly. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of industrial traffic going on. Oh, there's hidden boost pads as well. That's not so good. That's not so good at all. Yeah, it definitely does say Volvo is better than Audi on the blimps. Whoa, that's a death for me. Lado, I challenge your Volvo to a race. Okay, you've done it now. You can't be calling it out like that on the blimps. Oh, the sudden boost pad there as well. Oh god, I wanted to go that side of the G-Wagon, and there was a Liam there, and now I've beansed it. Liam's beansed it as well. I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, bugger! This has gone really badly as far as the start of the race goes. It can only get better, right? That's the hope, at least. Oh, I should have got into the other lane, as Blakey has done, as Liam wanted to, but couldn't quite because the coquette was in the way. Right, here we go. We're in 13th. I mean, it's the first lap of the race. There is going to be a chance to recover. That is what matters. Oh, there's a truck in the way. We don't really want that. This is the really, really long straight. Oh, Liam just pinged off the wall, gave us all sorts of grief. That's going to be the best place to go there. I'm not sure what the traffic's going to do with this part of the road. Okay, Ewan, we want to work with you. We'll give you slipstream. You can go past, or you can bump draft us. That works too, actually. Yeah, we're happy to work together at this point. We've had such a terrible start to this race that I'm happy to work with whoever to get us into a position where we can hopefully be challenging back towards the front by the end of it. Yeah, if it's clear, then naturally... Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. I regret everything. I should have gone the other way. I was literally about to say, well, if it's clear, of course you don't want to go into oncoming traffic. But while the traffic was clear, for the most part, the players fumbled the one truck that was in the way, and then that made a mess. I should have gone in the oncoming lane. I really should have done in all of this. There's an El Camino doing weird things. Sure, this has not gone amazingly well to plan so far. Oh, don't fight that. So, I mean, everyone is wanting to go, funnily enough, down... Oh, I thought we were going to punt longbow clear there, but kind of just glitched and was weird. Everyone wants to go down the I guess the correct lane of traffic, but that then means if someone does have a crash, it blocks everybody. So maybe you are better off going into oncoming traffic, but of course that is also a huge risk. Oh, where are we going to go? That's the best place. I'm not sure what the strategy is at the moment. We're still learning. We are not that far down on the lead vehicles. If we can keep things clean and stay out of trouble, then that's going to be our best bet here. Not sure. Oh, that's... Okay, I didn't want to go over here, but we are now over this side of the road. Thankfully, it is empty. I wasn't sure how quickly that gap was going to close for the truck, so rather than run the risk, we just played it safe, and it worked out fine for us. Yeah, we're up to 9th, and we're not too far back from we're not too far back from the cars ahead, and, you know, if we can get a good slipstream going on, I think there's a chance for us to work our way forward. Now, do we... I'm going to join the blue car in heading down the oncoming lane. The hope is stay out of trouble, continue to do this. That is good. Yeah, okay, we'll be back in the fight, provided we don't make any silly mistakes. The rate at which we're closing in is good. We are into 9th, and nicely does it through here. Everybody is sticking to this side of the road, though, so if something does go wrong, which it has done up ahead, where is that going to end up? Go, Stevie! But actually, we kind of saved Stevie there, because the van was spinning back across, and if we hadn't punted the car forward, might not have actually made it. So we did relatively well to save the purple car there. Right, more traffic to deal with. Can we go around that? Oh, yes, there's a little gap to aim for. Got a good tow all the way up here. Uh-oh, van. Oh, van is in trouble. There's a Joe in trouble, and me and Stevie make it through. How that didn't end in a massive disaster, I don't know. We were so lucky there. That could have been, probably should have been, a massive problem for us, but we got away with it. Right, let's stop curb boosting a little bit, and we will take 4th place away, although we're going to overshoot the corner. We're going to take 4th place away, but only briefly. Still stuck side by side here. We're kind of hoping for the leaders to come undone somewhere. Oh, I'm not sure what side I want to aim for, really. We'll go with the flow of traffic. That works for me. Let's try and spot the gap. Danger Man's got a little bit of trouble there. Not the worst thing possible. Yeah, this is not so much about always taking the fast... It's about taking almost the safest line through some of these corners where you've got the best visibility of what's coming up. And with a few of these blind crests, you really don't know. Oh, yeah, you really don't know what there is. And I'm so close behind Liam now. If Liam has trouble, we're involved in it. And there's nothing I can do about it. We are pretty much pushing Liam through here, and Stevie's also in the same situation. Like, one of us has a crash here, everyone's going everyone's going to be involved. Or we'll get away with just a tiny little crash like that one. That could have been disastrous. Thankfully, we survived it. We've got a couple more laps around this circuit. Ewan has got the run. That's fine. We tried to do a little bit of curb boost. Didn't work. Can we get the draft off of Liam? We're struggling to pick up this draft. We just get it. And we will... Yeah, these do not have the most effective draft that we have seen. Stevie is right here with us as well. Liam has got no other option but to bump us forward. Oh! And that car tried to climb over us. That's not what you need. We're going to do a little sneaky little bit of curb boosting, and then there is a Danger Man to the lead of the race around the outside. Might not be able to hold it down here, or might be able to, just about. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too fussed about that. We've still got time. What side do we want to go for the traffic? That truck's in an awkward place, but it will be out of the way by the time we get there. We'll just carefully does it through this section here. I mean, it's actually quite a wide area of road, but there's so much traffic and so much sort of heavy duty traffic that it is definitely quite sketchy. We are through the centre. I was a little worried that you could miss one of those checkpoints if you weren't careful, but... Oh! El Camino! Oh, has caused us all sorts of grief. I say that. Danger Man just got a tiny bit too close, and as the car ramped over the back of me, it tipped me just a little bit, and then the El Camino was... we're trying to fight and get ourselves into a position to dodge that El Camino. But, yeah, that was just in the wrong place at the wrong time for me. Oh, we're going to be around the outside there. And I think Danger Man might have been waiting. Whoa, G-Wagon! Danger Man might have been waiting for us, or might... Yeah, I mean, it was completely unintentional, that one. It got just a smidge too close with a slipstream and climbed over the back of us, and you can't suddenly change course. There is a really narrow gap, and Stevie's still clung onto that one. Jeez. Me and Stevie have been like in some of the most dumb positions with the traffic in this race, and somehow we have got away with it. We really shouldn't have. Some of the stuff we've got away with in this one, we 100% should not have done. But we've made it work. We have really made it work in places. We are going to try and take this third place away. We might be too far back from the leaders. We're either going to be too far back from the leaders, or if we get this perfectly, we might be in the right place to profit. We might be in the right place to profit if they get in trouble with the traffic, which they do not, sadly. Oh, we will though. We will get in massive trouble with the traffic. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. And that's what I said before, in that sometimes you just don't, like, even though it's quite wide through here, you just don't see the traffic until it's too late, and that was very much the case of the worst possible place for that traffic to be at the worst possible time, and nothing I could do about it. We get a big oversteer off the curb through there. Everyone's got sorts of different colours today, which is very confusing, but doesn't look like we're going to be able to do much more than 7th. If we manage to beat Ninetales from that manoeuvre, I'll be really happy, because that was super sneaky from me. I saw the crash going on and I knew we had to try and do something to avoid it. Oh, Impega's got launched off and Impega's exploded on the end of the race. We're going to move ourselves up into 5th. We probably won't keep it, because I think Ninetales may well slipstream us to the line here. Yeah, Ninetales is through. Can we get the secondary draft here? Not going to be enough. Unless Ninetales crashes. We will get 6th at least in that one. It was spectacular at the end there, that one. I was, yeah, I'm not quite prepared for that. I got the brakes and we got it stopped with a few centimetres to spare, shall we say. Stevie took victory. Well done. Actually, well done, Stevie, for getting through that, because we punted the Grizzly out of the way, so obviously something went on at the end there. Stevie takes victory. Danger Man second ahead of Ewan. We were in the fight, but got desperately unlucky at the end there. God dear. That is quite mad. Quite good fun. Certainly quite mad. So, for our second race, we have again got a bumpy in the air. We are driving the Novak. Apparently this might fall over, which is something that we may have to deal with. Oh, quite understeer. I didn't want to go down the oncoming lanes. I didn't know if cars were going to be spawning. It doesn't look like they are on this opening lap, so we probably would. Oh, there's one turning up there to cause some chaos a little bit too late. Oh, there's a car going very high up the banking. Has come back down in one piece. Everything is going to barrel towards this. It might not sound quite as well as the Fugitive. And around goes Ewan. Oh, that's a lot of two-wheel moment for Gliska, who surprisingly, despite clattering into the door, Joe comes off. Oh, there's a massive roll for Stevie. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, okay. It's getting hectic already. But we're not wrong about these things falling over. Not wrong at all about that. We are out of all of this in the top 3, though. So, you know, we've done quite well at avoiding the mayhem. There's a car over that crest. We'll try and not clog into that. Oh dear. This is not a place I want to be stuck, really. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, Blakey got it a little bit wrong, and I was kind of checking up in preparation to avoid it. Gliska just had all the speed and all the slipstream and was there behind us. Oh, Minnie, where are you going to go? Please just stay out of the way, preferably. If at all possible, Minnie, stay well clear of these potentially quite a lot out of control SUVs. There's a relatively big gap to the cars ahead of us. That's not what I needed. Bloody street furniture bobbled against the kind of curb and wall and couldn't get the car away. I mean, yeah, not quite as good as we were a couple of minutes ago, not even that, but, you know, we're still very much in with a fight. I don't think climbing that aggressively up the wall is the way to go. I'm going to avoid doing that anyway. And we will panic. Panic in the braking zone as things nearly go wrong. Got to be careful about curb boosting in some of these elevation changes. I feel like you don't want to clobber the curb too hard. The possibility of rolling is quite high. We are going to barrel our way into the junction. There's a Futo in a bad place. There's an Angus in a bad place. We have got out the other side in one piece at least. So it's something. Where is that Regina going to end up spinning to? I don't know. I'm not going to go for anything dumb. We've got so much speed up there. Oh, didn't want to fight the dump truck in the very narrow part. Where is that Landstalker? Oh, the road does kind of get a bit narrow there. That's why the Landstalker was sort of moving across. Damn it, just trying to be clever. it sort of worked. If it starts raining as well, that really would be the icing on the cake for this being unnecessarily evil to me. Let's try and get in the draft. Team Orange, we can work together. We can go and chase down whoever is leading. Glisker and Ewan, maybe? Yes. I do remember what, and they're not too far away. And this track is relatively high speed, so catch-up will be a lot more effective here than some of the tracks where we have gone to. Futo was not helpful. Draft of Liam, hopefully. Where is that orange machine? It's over the other side. We have got space. Big stop, big stop, big stop. Maybe asked a little too much there of the car. Oh, and Liam has fallen over. I very, very nearly fell over. Oh, come on, we've got to stop messing this one up. Go chasing after the lead too. We're to the inside. Now we can make this pass stick. Got to be careful of the cement mixer. The cement mixer didn't know what to do, which is understandable when you're faced with a bunch of cars suddenly racing towards you, taking all sorts of different lines. I can understand the cement mixer being dubious about where on earth to go. We are into the oncoming lane as well. Glisker, that is the... Oh god, Blakey suddenly appeared there. I thought Blakey had gone to the inside. I didn't realise that car was going to appear ahead of us. And Blakey's had trouble with traffic. We've had trouble with everything. And we've missed the checkpoint. Oh, that's so desperately unlucky. Come on, get off of there. And now we've got to go back anyway. That we couldn't have been more unlucky if we'd tried there. Just got clipped at the wrong angle, just enough to launch our vehicle. And the worst part of it all is now I'm going to be stuck with no one to work with. But we have time. We have got time. As I said, catch-up is effective around here. And while we don't have any slipstream partners, we are going to be able to run our own race, provided I don't do anything stupid. Oh, well, there's an Angus. Okay, well, we might have a slipstream partner. But yeah, we can run our own race. We can curb boost how we want here. And that can potentially give us a chance of catching up. And there's always, of course, traffic. It's gonna inevitably play a role in this, as it has done so far. There was a spin. Oh, Ewan has been scuppered even worse than I was. Stuck on the central reservation bit of the bridge. Oh, there's a boost pad there. Okay, well, you know what? The train did really help. 10 out of 10 timing on that one. We are now in the battle for the lead. Blakey... See, I wonder why Blakey was stopping there. I wonder whether he was waiting for Ewan, but I think Blakey saw the train and was waiting so they could have a run-up at getting past the train. Actually quite clever. Oh, what the hell has happened here? There's a wonderful split second there as the whole group of cars realise that they're not going to be able to get through the gap. And, I mean, we did kind of... Everyone pushed enough to get the utility truck out of the way. But Joe just managed to go flying past. It's kind of a shame that's not the final lap of the race. That would have been quite gloriously timed for Joe to take a victory. I have a feeling Ninetails has had a bad time and has gone to get the police. Yeah, that would be. Ninetails went off to get the police to try and bring them into the race to make a nuisance of this track. They're not quite been all that effective. Like, this is busy and it's difficult to judge and deal with everything, but thankfully, as far as the police go, they've not quite caused enough chaos. But let's not tempt fate too much on this final lap of the race, and I've been stuck myself. I just completely misjudged that and pissed it all away anyway. Oh, I'm such an idiot that I'm annoyed with myself. I just didn't quite get the speed right through there. That's so annoying. We were so well positioned to be in the fight to the end there, and I just misjudged where I needed. Oh, there's a Regina in the way as well. I was committed to that lane. Me and Danger Man both were fully committed to that route. Oh, don't bump draft with these. Okay, learned an important lesson. There's going to be a really little gap to go through. We found it just. Where is that car going to end up going? I have no idea. We are to the outside. Yeah, sadly, we might actually get slipstreamed by both Stevie and Danger Man, especially if I just drive like a plank. Just not quite got the judgment right on this one. Joe's taken victory, Liam second, Blakey gets third. We will cross the line in fifth. It could have and should have been an awful lot better. Fun track, plenty of chaos. It's not the most ridiculous traffic we've ever come across, but it was always in the right places. I am, just annoyed at myself for managing to misjudge silly things. Like the difficult stuff we dealt with, but just basic traffic I misjudged a couple of times. It's what happens though with these kind of races. Well, when you have a bad race, we still end up fifth. I guess that's not too bad, really. Liam gets fastest lap of the race, and Ninetails has gone for a swim. Things did not go well for Ninetails in this one, but there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to Lado for building this wacky circuit. Although, it's going to be it for today. Until next time, goodbye.